In the golden glow, Arizona's sun, flying high above where the cactus run. A drone's sweet serenade, sky so blue over Sonoran desert. Just me and you. Mountains in the distance, saguaro tall. Beauty of the wild captivates us all. Winding trails below, shadows play. Desert adventures calling, let's drift away. Under desert skies, hearts are free. Whispering winds, you and me. Sunsets glow, turns day to night. In our desert flight, it feels so right. A heartbeat, moments like these, endless road. Nature's rhythm, life's sweet code. Silent echoes in the air, desert whispers everywhere. Colors change with every breath we take. Amber beams and twilight say, lost together we'll be found in this magic desert ground. A heartbeat under desert skies, hearts are free. Whispering winds, you and me. Sunsets glow, turns day to night. In our desert flight, it feels so right.
There is only one of you, only one of me. There's a million of those who won't let us be. But they're not gonna see me bleed. Cause baby, I got you. I've been beaten to the ground, dragged across the dirt. I've been scared to live cause some people never learn. But they're not gonna watch me burn. Cause baby, I got you. It's a new beginnings and a better life. It's a dancing underneath the disco lights. They can try but they can never take me down. Ooh, cause I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. They always bring all the lonely, but with you here nothing can scare me. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I will tell them what I'm feeling forevermore. I don't care about their feelings, not anymore. So let's show them that love is pure, no matter who it's for. It's a new beginnings and a better life. It's a dancing underneath the disco lights. They can try but they can never take me down. Cause I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid.
To all my members out there, you lift me up so high. The support you give me makes me touch the sky. In every lonely moment, when shadows start to fall, your love shines like a beacon. I hear your heartfelt call. Thank you, dear members, for standing by my side. With your strength and courage, we take this wild ride. From morning's glow to starry night, you're the reason I shine, my forever guiding light. In the desert where it's dry, where the cacti proudly stand, you're my loyal standing by my side. With your strength and courage, we take this wild ride. From morning's glow to starry night, you're the reason I shine, my forever guiding light. Desert where it's dry, where the cacti proudly stand. You're my loyal companions, my devoted band. Through rocky trails and valleys, we gather every mile. Hand in hand we wander with your endless smiles.
Good morning, good morning. Welcome to Desert Adventures in Arizona, coming to you from hot and a little sticky southern Arizona inside the Ironwood Monument. Enjoying a cup of coffee this morning with my CR View cup. Good coffee. Hope everybody's doing well. Let's see who's in the chat. Ringo and Czar popped in early this morning. Good morning, Ringo. Captain Jack was driving. I think he's still getting used to the time difference where he's at. He popped in really early. Oh, yeah, it was a super moon last night, huh? Very cool. Don't forget Tanya from Van Life Voyages will be coming up after me at 9 o'clock, so we'll do a raid over to her, and it should be pinned up in the chat. Adventures of Traveling Mike is here. Been enjoying his live streams. He's using Suno website to make music, and that's been interesting to watch. I've done some of that in the intro video and also the membership video. I used Suno Music to do that. It's pretty cool. Jane Bray's in the house. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, I got a visitor here. Lucas, good morning. You want to say good morning to everybody? Yeah, good morning. Lucas is happy. Mama's been playing with him this morning. Yeah, playing fetch, huh? He lives for that. Yeah, okay. All right. Thank you for stopping in, Lucas. Hawkins Family Adventures is here. Good morning, Sandra. Yeah, full moon, huh? It was pretty cool. Scrolling. Ava Potterfield and friends is here. Good morning. I always start my Monday off watching Ava and a cup of coffee. That's pretty cool. CR View. Member of the channel and appreciate the support. He did a great video thanking me. I bought him a hat too, an Arizona hat, because he's officially a Arizona resident. So I sent him a hat, and he really liked it. Good coffee. Scrolling. Yeah, Ava and Doug were out photographing the moon. They do some ASMR video on their channel, and that's pretty cool. Who else we got here? There's Gracie. Good morning. She's in Helena, Montana. Very cool. Another channel member in the house. Thanks for being here. KC Jones is here. Good morning. Have Cheetah Will View. And Cheetah, I saw that you had a thumbnail up for interview with Marshall, Melonomadic Adventures. That would be interesting to share. I want to make sure I've got that notification turned on so I can be sure to catch it. Lily T is here. Good morning. She-Devil Adventures is in the house, probably working as usual. Kathleen Klein popping in to say hi to everybody. Good morning, Kat. Good to have you. Another great supporter, John P. Adventures, is here. Thanks for being here. And there's Sandra, Hawkins Family Adventures. Now, Sandra's doing an AA meeting. Was that tomorrow, Sandra? she does an AA meeting a couple times a week, at least once a week, and I always pop in and say hello. Fairy Dust is here. Good morning. Good morning. Scrolling. There's Lily T's channel. She's got a beautiful puppy named Pippi. And Lily, I don't know about you, but Lucas sheds like crazy. We're constantly vacuuming up dog hair. I mean, we get a handful of dog hair with him. Appreciate that very much, John. There's Rose dropping links. Thank you, Rose. Scrolling. Okay, yeah. That's Traveling Mike's got a music channel that he's doing live streams on. There's Lorna. Good morning. Good morning. There's Mike's music channel. Smoky Mountains Bless is here. How you doing, Joy? Good to have you. They've been doing live streams, walk around and drive live streams up there in Gatlinburg. Always interesting to people watch. Joy saying hello to everybody. Scrolling. There's Donnie. Working. Can't chat, but hit the like. Thank you, Donnie, very much. Donnie does painting on his channel. Always interesting to watch. I've never had what's the word I'm looking for? I've never been able to paint. There's a lot of things I can't do. I can play around with wood and build things. I can do a little welding, but painting has always fascinated me to see how that develops. So great channel, and I enjoy watching Donnie paint. More links for you. Hawkins Family Adventures is saying hello to everybody. Yeah, that was Lucas. He lives to play fetch. I don't think we've ever had a dog that enjoyed it. He's addicted to it. I mean, when we get up in the morning, he puts his nose in our armpit about 4:30 or 5, and then he'll patiently wait for us to get up and make coffee and drink some water, and then he's ready to go play. Here's a little video of what he loves to do. I slowed this down. But he'll run out there and wait for you to throw it. Here, I'm going to play it one more time. So we have this chucker stick with the ball in it, and as soon as we go outside and pick the chucker stick up, he runs to the other side of the yard, and he'll sit there and he'll wait for you to throw it. So you wing it out there, and then that's what he does is he waits for it, and then he always catches it off the first bounce. So he's got his favorite spots, and he'll wait, and he's trying to let it bounce, and then he'll catch it. And that's what he does. I slowed this one down so you could see it. So there he is. He's got his eye on it, and then he jumps up and grabs it, and then he runs right back to you. Then he'll drop his ball and then take off running where he wants you to throw it. So he's got his train pretty well. Yep, that's Lucas boy. He's a good boy. Just one of the best dogs we've had. Now, we're out here kind of by ourselves in the rural part of Arizona, so he doesn't get socialized a lot. That's the only issue we have with him is we introduce him to people, um, carefully. He's never bitten or been aggressive, but he is, scared of people and definitely other dogs because he was a rescue and found basically running the streets of Tucson. Alright. Yeah, I didn't check real close. Hopefully, I look okay. Look at that. We got Box Fan D in the house. Good morning, D. Good to have you. Another channel member. She was my very first channel member. Hope you're doing well. Cat, if you're not watching the chat, be sure to call Gracie. Yeah, we appreciate you very much, Rose. There's Box Fan D's link. Oh, Helena. AI pronounced Helena. Okay. Hell? Well, hopefully it's not hellish. Helena. Okay, got it. Thanks, Gracie. Everybody's saying, uh-oh. Yeah, after these monsoon rains, the ants come out in mass. TGIF is in the house. Good morning, Bree. Good to have you. Stu is in the house. Look at that. We want to be sure this Grand Monday. Oh, that's a good idea, Stu. Thank you very much for popping in. Appreciate it. Patrick is saying hello to everybody. Not a social media break, Stu. Yeah, you got to do that sometimes. Oki and I do that once in a while. Yesterday, we put our phones down and we went out and took the Jeep and drove around the desert. We had a rainstorm the night before, so it's always interesting to go out and look around and look at the washes. That first intro video that I played was from our drive around yesterday. Ah, I know, right? It's crazy. You have a short-haired dog and they shed like crazy. Diana Flanagan is here. Good day, good day. Sitting here drinking my mushroom coffee. All right. Bree saying good morning. We got Trouble in the house. Ron Darrell Adventures is here. Good morning, good morning. Let's check and see what the weather is. Hey Siri, what's the weather here today?
Should be sunny today.
It's going to be 104. It's a little sticky this morning. And it was in the 70s this morning when we got up. So it's nice in the morning, hot and sticky in the afternoon. Scrolling. There's CR View, enjoying coffee in a CR View cup. And they just bought one of mine too. Thanks, Tim, very much for that video yesterday. It was awesome. If somebody could drop CR View's link, that would be outstanding. Thank you. Love that video, Tim. You're a good friend. Becomes a chore, right? Sometimes you got to step back. The one thing, and Stu is really good at this, he makes great comments. Those of you with the channel, what I have learned over the last few years is that you have to acknowledge people that come in and make comments on your videos and watch your videos. if you don't acknowledge the effort that they made to stop by, watch your video, make a comment, they might not come back. And so when you're trying to grow your channel, it's really important to acknowledge their comments. And Stu is a great supporter. Always enjoy reading and seeing his comments. Thank you, Stu, very, very much. There's CR View right there. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, chore, understand that. That's good, Lily. She can jump in the Jeep, and so you don't have to pick her butt up. Lucas is a good jumper, and he is very good at jumping into vehicles. In fact, he'll go out when he knows we're going for a ride. He'll go out and he'll pick the vehicle that he thinks that we're going to go in, and he'll stand right there. You open the door, and he's right in there. Thank you, Brene, for doing that. Mellow Nomadic Adventures, Marshall is going to be interviewed by Patrick there, so be sure to stop by and check that out. Appreciate that, Rose. Yeah, sometimes it's good to get away from that. We have areas out here that there's no service, and when you're walking a trail or driving a trail, that's the best time to relax. Lily's checking on Rose. CR Views checking on Box Fan D. Box Fan D is home and recuperating. She does have a video up on what happened to her. So be sure to stop by her channel. Again, watch the video, make a comment, and maybe say a little prayer for Dee. Rocky Mountain Life is here. Wishing you all the best from the Rockies. Ooh, I'll bet it's nice and cool up there. Oki and I are looking forward to doing some camping next month, actually. You guys have heard me talk about our water situation. Well, we finally have enough water to where we can leave our place, put some timers on to water our trees and our bushes, and we can leave for a week or two. So that's what we're looking forward to doing. Uh-oh, seeing my doctor tomorrow. Good thing you're getting in there, Rose. Yeah, I have a two-door TJ, Lily. That's the 2003 version with the back door on it. And then I have an old 98 Cherokee that's a four-door with a hatchback. And that's Lucas's primary vehicle. He loves to ride in that. Wow. It's going to be 80 there. That's perfect. That's perfect. 80 is perfect for us. 54 up there in the mountains. Thank you, Lily. Yeah, Sierra View, and we met them years ago up there in Quartzsite. They spent some time with us here in Ironwood, and good friends. Ron Darrell was down here to Ironwood. Speaking of Ironwood Monument, you guys that are interested, 105, that's hot. We had a meeting a couple days ago and talked about the Ironwood meetup for February. And we have set tentative dates. Let me make sure I get them right. In the second weekend of February. Where's my notes? There it is. Tentative dates for Ironwood meetup are February 7th through the 10th. February 7th through the 10th. And of course, there's plenty of room out here in this 129,000 acres where you can come out early and camp. But the 7th through the 10th is what we're planning on for the Ironwood meetup. I don't think that'll change unless we land right on top of someone else's meetup, but that's what it's looking like right now. John is here. Good morning, John. Another channel member in the house. Good to have you. Captain Jack pulled over to say hello from Eureka, Kansas, making his way back to Michigan. Oh yeah, Smoky Mountain Bless got a new drone, same as I have. Did one short flight and a bear quickly walked by, but he forgot to hit the record. Yeah. What I do, Joy, is I hit the record before I take off. You end up with maybe video that you don't use later on, but otherwise I'll forget. So just a note to Donnie, you set the drone down, you turn it on, it grabs the GPS satellites up there. While it's doing that, I'll hit record, and then when I take off, it's recording, and I don't turn it off until I get back. Yeah, that's a view right out the back of our property there, John. We live inside the Ironwood Forest National Monument. That's Ragged Top Mountain right there. And then, of course, we have these iconic saguaro cactus. This is the largest cactus and tallest cactus on our property. They live to be hundreds of years old. This is a photo I took of a morning. That's a morning sunlight just touching everything, which is the best time of day. Yeah, I hope they figure it out for you, Rose. Okay, so replying to comments, I jot down all who comment because I'm doing a big giveaway at 5K. Oh, there's Lucas again. He's huffing and puffing. Mom's been out there playing. Look at that tail going. Look at that tail. Yeah. Look at that tail going. Are you a good boy? Are you a good boy? Huh? Yeah. You're a good boy. Yeah. He's a good boy. Yeah. He always comes in and checks in when he comes in from outside. All right. Thanks, Lucas. All right. Yeah. Okay. Go lay down. Good boy. Been up all night killing ants. Oh my gosh. I have some stuff, Dee. If you can find the anthill, you can sprinkle it on the anthill, and they take it down inside the nest, and it kills them off. Those must be those tiny red ants that we have out here. Yeah, bugs are too, especially when it's humid out. We call it the Marana wave. When we're walking out during monsoon season and the gnats are coming at you, you're doing this. That's what we call the Marana wave. Patrick understands. Yep. Yeah, because people are taking the time to come by and watch your stuff. You've got to do that, or at least click like. You know, when you're big channels, you maybe can't reply to everyone, but you can at least click like, and they'll get the notification and that you saw their comment. So that's important, I think. And I'm not a big channel, but you know, I really enjoy the support. Scarfing down my lunch like my plane is going down. Hear my mom saying, Stu, stop eating like that. John does some very interesting travel videos and live streams too. Always good conversation. Captain Jack saying hello. He's traveling. So Lucas is jeeping. That's right. He loves to jeep. Yeah. Now, we're all about helping each other in this community, right? And Tim is one of those guys that's right there whenever anybody needs help. And he's been over helping Dee also, and a great friend. Oh, that's good. Good. Phil is here. Good morning, Phil. How are you doing? Oh, yeah. I'll bet he wore out his van. Mark Wolf, for anyone that knows him, did a lot of traveling, and he came over to Ironwood from New York State. And all right, looks like maybe he wore his van out, huh? Wow. Had a great setup there. 74. Ooh, you might have to put a shirt on. Anybody who knows Captain Jack will understand that comment right there. I tell you, Lucas is quite the character. He's like having a toddler in the house. So he has his toy box. There's his toy box right there. Got all kinds of toys, balls in there, ropes, all kinds of toys that he plays with. And when he gets up in the morning, he pulls his toys out and plays with them. And then he'll take one and bring it over, whether it's a ball or a rope, and he'll literally throw it in your lap or on top of your laptop. And then he'll sit back and wait for you to throw it so he can bring it back and you can do it all over again. Just like having a toddler in the house. That's good, Rose. So Rose has been having some challenges. She's going to see the heart doctor tomorrow. Oh, Sandra says chalk works, huh? We are 110 miles from the southern end of Phoenix. Baking soda works too. Yeah, I've heard that. I know once you get those ants inside your house, it is not easy to get rid of. So we have Irish Spring Soap, works in Missouri. All right, 408 subscribers. So if you haven't checked out Hawkins Family Adventures, check her out. Stu, you're a great guy. Great guy. Thank you very much. Stu does excellent comments. And there is a lot of effort putting up a video. It's takes a lot of effort going out there and recording it and editing and then uploading it. And I always appreciate you, Stu, very much. Yeah, very nice guy. All right, time to head back to the ants and slugs. Keep smiling and strutting, everyone. Awesome, Stu. You have a great day. Yeah, Oki is putzing around the property here, and she's got her phone with her listening. So Phil says, Okie, if you're listening, Phil says, hello, best to Okie. We got airplanes in the neighborhood, and I went out. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, there it is. I went out and snapped a picture. We have special forces that train in the area here where we live. There's actually a glider port just to the south of us on Pump Station Road, and they take off from there. They go up to about 10,000 feet, and these guys jump out and then land back at the glider port. So they jump here and they jump at the local airport 10 miles or so away. But that's I think 9, 10, up to 12 people will jump out of this plane. And it's interesting to watch them come down. All things countries here. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, she wants my burnt banana muffin. Oh my gosh. Ava's here, but crocheting and watching and listening. That's a great way to relax. Oki enjoys doing that too. All things countries, link right there. Thank you. Ooh, look at that. Chocolate cupcake with chocolate icing. Awesome. Oh my, that sucks. Having ants in your bed. Yikes. They've got to be climbing up the tires, right? D, or are they climbing up a hose or an electric cable? Thank you, Donnie. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's crazy sometimes when you get those ants in your place. We had a pantry in the middle of the house. It's been a few years now that we had ants coming in. You see a trail walking across the floor going into the pantry there, and they were after, I think at that time, some honey that we had in there. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, Irish Spring, I've heard that. Some people will put Irish Spring to Lucas is here for his third time. You are a hog. You are an attention hog, aren't you? Huh? You are an attention hog. Yes, you are. Oh yeah. Are you spoiled? Are you spoiled? Where's your ball? Where's your ball? Go find your ball. Smart boy. He'll go get his ball and bring it over. Where's your ball? Okay, here it is. All right. He brought his ball. There's his ball. See him back there? Lucas, right here. Right here, right here. It's up here. Ready? Are you ready? Catch. There he goes. All right. And smell good. Ooh, I don't know about that. Yeah, I think she's recovering. It's going to take some time. Oh, there you go. Tim just fixed the AC in his truck, in his Toyota truck. Oh, she would love that. Talca Detector is here. Good morning, all the way from Chile. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I know you can shoot on your phone and upload. That's what works for you. And that's fine, yeah. Debbie F is here. Never late, Debbie. Thanks for being here. Thanks, John. That's looking looking out my backyard there towards Ragged Top. We live in a beautiful place out here in the monument. Yeah, that's easy, huh? Called Create. That's good. You do what works for you, right? Roy and Becky's Travels is here. And oh, by the way, they'll be coming up here at 10 o'clock Arizona time. So we're at 40 minutes now. We have the up pinned in the chat, Tanya from Van Life Voyages. And then after her, Roy and Becky's Travels will be live. And then at 2 p.m. today, Traveling on Adventures will be live at 2 p.m. today. So Traveling on Adventures, that's Earl and Terry. Grandma Kelly will be live tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. our time. Always an interesting chat. Who else we got? I think that's it for now. Yeah, that's tough. You got to get that AC going. Everybody's saying hi to Roy and Becky. 29 Palms is quite a distance from us. Let me see here. Google Maps, 29 Palms, California. $379 miles from here, 5 hours, 35 minutes from 29 Palms, California. There's Roy and Becky's link. Yeah, iMovie works good. iMovie works really good. I used that for the first year or two. I think she's got an Android. Janice from Oz is here, all the way from Australia. Oh, peppermint spray. That's interesting. So we got plenty of suggestions for Box Fan D. Helps get rid of spiders too, huh? Yeah, slightly spoiled, but that's okay. He was a rescue and we love spoiling him now. I don't know why, but the coffee tastes extra good today in my CR View cup. And see, it's even see through. You can see through it. All right, Lily's taken off. Thank you, Lily, for being here. Appreciate it very much. There's Talcott Detector's link. Lee popped in. Good morning, Lee. Mel and Nettie is here. Good morning, good morning. They've been working on their new place there, doing some painting and fixing up. They transitioned from a bus to, I don't know if you call it sticks and bricks, but they bought a place there in Texas and have a beautiful area there that they live. Wow. Yeah, hopefully it's going to break. The heat is really been tough lately. Yeah, I do. I do too. And that's all things country. That's correct. The important thing is to get out there and film, right? And share it. Well said. Oh, yeah. Yeah, been a busy time, right? It's looking pretty good, looking pretty good. What else we got going on? So we bought, went out with our grandkids recently and bought school clothes for them. They're all teenagers, and, I noticed that school clothing is not gone up in price as much as I anticipated. Food prices, inflation is really made food expensive, but clothing is. Oh, I got a neighbor checking. May I borrow your 2-inch drill bit? I better answer. They're doing a project. I'll bring it over. They're putting a mini split into their garage. I'll bring it over about 9:30. A little bit. So he's putting in a mini split, and he's got to punch through a wall, and I've got a 2-inch bit that'll go through concrete, and I offered it to him, and I'll run it over there. That's good. That's good. So Mel and Nettie do a live stream on Friday evenings, and they have Roy and Becky's Travels. Uh, they have Kenny, and they also have Traveling on Adventures, and that's always fun Friday evening. Oh, Mel installed 2 minis. They're pretty good units now. The first time I saw those mini splits was in Japan. Japan uses a lot of them. And their idea is that if you're in a room, you turn the air on while you're sitting there and enjoy the air conditioning. When you leave the room, you turn it off. They don't believe in wasting energy in cooling a room that you really don't need to cool if you're not in there using it. Yeah, you're right, Phil. That's right. That's a good point. You notice all the packaging is getting smaller. You might buy something that cost about the same as you used to spend, but the package is about half of what it used to be. It's crazy. So it was fun taking the teenagers out for clothing. There's Van Life Voyages. Tanya's here. She'll be coming up here at the top of the hour. It was fun to take the kids out shopping. Teenagers start to get a little picky about what they wear. Now, Dylan, our grandson, is 17. You can get him a shirt with a car on it, and he's happy. The girls, on the other hand, are a little more picky about about what they like to wear, and it's interesting to watch. So our local grandkids here are 17, 14, and 12. We have 2 girls, one's 12, one's 14, and they're more aware and they're paying more attention to their appearance, especially shoes. The girls are really into their shoes. It's fun to watch the differences in what they think and the decisions they make on their clothing. And it reminded me of when I was a kid. Before school started, mom and dad would take us 4 kids out clothes shopping. And back then, we wore corduroy pants in the wintertime. So as we're starting school, it's starting to cool off. And I always got a new pair of corduroy pants and, of course, a couple of shirts. And mom always waved her finger at me. Don't stay off your knees of your pants. Don't wear holes in them because if you do, I'm going to patch them. And she did. Totally different when shopping, right? Tanya saying hello. So yeah, it was interesting. um, and that's our contribution to our daughter. Our daughter, who lives local to us, is a single mom. She's the secretary at the school, at the elementary school here in Marana, and raising teenagers, just keeping food in the house is a challenge when you have teenagers. But so we always contribute clothing and shoes at the beginning of the year and pretty much whenever they need it. So I remember the outfits that brought me back. Remember the outfits that I would start wearing at the beginning of school, and I always enjoyed the new smell of clothing. I don't know if it's so much anymore, but we had many patches, right? Yeah, corduroy pants. Wick, wick. That's right. That's basically what it was. Yeah. Janice says they had to wear uniforms. Wow. I think, yeah, I think that uniforms would be better, and that's what Oki grew up with. They had uniforms for the boys and girls in school, and she said you just had to make sure your uniform was ironed and clean. You didn't have to pick what color shirt you're going to wear, what color pants or dress or whatever. Yeah, good point. Good point. Corduroy pants, right? Yeah, many patches. And then when I wore those patches off, they would rip those off and put bigger patches on. Suede shoes, that's right. Oh, okay. So Debbie says high school was a rude awakening after school uniforms. Yeah, and of course that's important when you're in high school, right? Because, kids will make fun of you. Two pairs from the Salvation Army thrift store every year for school. And Oki and I swing through the thrift stores here in Marana, and you can find some good buys there. You can find clothing in those places that were never worn. Sometimes they still have the tag on. So Janice says, "Oh, Sears, yeah, yeah, we had a lot of clothing from Sears, even down to gloves and a hat. Wow." Oh yeah, bell bottoms. I remember that. Captain Jack is commenting here. Yeah, you guys remember bell bottoms? And I don't know if they call them bell bottoms anymore. They're flared pants now. One of our granddaughters, Caitlin, likes the bottom of her pants big and floppy. And they drag on the ground. That would drive me nuts, but they drag on the ground and they wear and they get, strings on them, but she loves them. That's funny. Dogs can only see blue and yellow. Yeah, bell bottoms, right? A lot of people liked them. That's true. That's true. Rose says she still has a couple pair. No competition, right? And that's what Oki says, the only the only thing they could change was they had on their dresses, they all wore dresses, pleated dresses. You could change the length a little bit, wear them longer. They wouldn't let you wear them short dresses, but you could wear them a little bit longer, or you could change your hair. And that was basically the only thing that you could change to look different, right? anyway, that was fun to hang out with the grandkids, do some shopping, and and we get them pretty much what they like. Oki and I have been playing around with some tie dye. You guys remember tie dye T-shirts? Gracie is big into tie dye. Gracie and Jock's Adventures. She's got a nice collection of tie dye clothing, and Oki and I have been tie dyeing T-shirts. And it's interesting to walk around and people kind of do a double take on you, especially those people that used to wear a lot of tie dye. You walk around the store and people look at you, look at again, and sometimes I get comments on my tie dyes. Oh, platform shoes. That's go-go boots and platform shoes is another one. I don't see too many go-go boots anymore, but when our kids grew up, the go-go boots were very popular. The taller and the heel and the taller the top, I mean, they would go up to their knees. Again, something that is fashionable and stylish that would drive me nuts, but the girls liked them, and they were a lot of fun. Platform shoes was another one. You'd see girls walking down the hall with platform shoes, and they were just kind of shuffling along. Never understood that, but they look good, right? Oh, yeah, I'll bet, Janice, I'll bet. Yeah, there's Gracie. Love my tie dye. That'd be fun, Gracie. We found some tie dye packets at Amazon that we buy. You can get a whole box of them for like $30, and we've been playing around with different things. That's a good idea, Gracie. We can talk about that. Maybe set up a tie dye because we do a community tent at the Ironwood meetup, and I haven't seen Lonnie come in yet, but Lonnie did watercolor painting last year. Jane Bray, who was in the chat earlier, um, she did some what's the glass? I'm having an old man moment here. She did some glass with the metal around it, soldering. She did that for people that wanted to learn. Yeah, that's a good idea. Good idea, Gracie. You know, I was looking at you can actually get a lot of that vintage clothing on eBay now. You can buy pretty much anything on eBay. So I was looking at bell bottom jeans and stuff. You can get them on used clothing on eBay for a pretty decent price. Stained glass. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Jane does some beautiful stained glass. Naj is here, another channel member in the house. Good morning, Naj. Well, good afternoon, probably where you're at. Close to it anyway. Yeah, stained glass. Thank you. She had a nice setup, Jane did. Senior moments, right? Yeah. Thank you, Naj. Appreciate it. You call it lead light. Yep. Thanks for the help, everybody. Nosh can't tag, but she's busy listening and checking everything out. Thank you, Rose. Appreciate it very much. We're at 59 minutes, folks, so we'll close this up. Yes, Debbie, exactly. Stained glass. It was awesome. Oki went over there and she actually did a couple pieces. Jane would had all the material, and you could sit down and actually make a saguaro cactus with stained glass. It was pretty cool. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, Mary Jones passed away, I heard, and they're doing a GoFund for her. Yeah, got it. Oki's over there saying stained glass. 70s had bell bottoms and we had parachute pants in the 80s. Yeah, I forgot about those. All right, you have a good day. Headlight, lead light is where stained glass is held together with a lead beading to make pictures. Yep. Okay, that's what you guys call it. That's interesting. Very cool. All right, everybody, I'm going to run my channel members and then an exit video. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Don't forget to pop over to Tanya's channel, Van Life Voyages, and say hello. In the meantime, we'll see you next time.
To all my members out there, you lift me up so high. The support you give me makes me touch the sky. In every lonely moment, when shadows start to fall, your love shines like a beacon. I hear your heartfelt call. Thank you, dear members, for standing by my side. With your strength and courage, we take this wild ride. From morning's glow to starry night, you're the reason I shine, my forever guiding light. In the desert where it's dry, where the cacti proudly stand, you're my loyal companions, my devoted band. Through rocky trails and valleys, we gather every mile. Hand in hand we wander with your endless smiles. Thank you, dear members, for standing by my side. With your strength and courage, we take this wild ride. From morning's glow to starry night, you're the reason I shine, my forever guiding light. Where it's dry, where the cacti proudly stand, you're my loyal companions, my devoted band. Through rocky trails and valleys, we gather every mile. Hand in hand we wander with your endless
Deep in daydreams where nothing's forbidden. Am I enough? If you could change, add or take from, what would it be? Would you tell me? I was sitting here on this chair and pretend